Hi, my name is Faulkner. I am talking to men who are considering abstaining because they think this is a women's issue. Abortion is just women. I'm talking to you, and I'm also talking to men who are unsure. So what's my message? My message is we have to vote for this. We have to get rid of the amendment put in 1983. The 1983 amendment is a religious amendment. It's canon law enshrined in Irish law. If you're like me, you care, you want to do the right thing. You're not pro-abortion. We all have relatives, female, who are affected. People are going to say, oh yeah, it's not an absolute bad, they're equal. Equal would be, in terms of priority, along the time, halfway through. In one of the next clips, I will try to, using a number line, show where our legislation at the moment isn't equal. I'll try to show with a number line where our legal situation at the moment isn't equal. The word equal is in the Constitution, but the actual position is not. And I'm going to use a number line. It's a numbers game. If you're going to be so bloody honourable as to not go out and vote because it's a woman's issue, then you're already so honourable, we need you to vote. Something wrong with a state where as soon as a woman is pregnant, her life is no longer her own. So I referenced in the video outside Kilkenny a number line, and I know most people don't like maths, but you can't lie with numbers, and that's the real advantage. So I've drawn 0, I put 39. That's 39 weeks to full term. A full term is important because we all see the lovely pictures of a lovely child, a lovely baby, a lovely human, and none of us want to harm that person. But the problem is that that's what's being sold by the no voters or the no campaigners as being what we're doing. But that's not it. So I've drawn a number line, and in the middle of this, and with hindsight I wish I'd put 40, I'm going to put this as 19 weeks. Now, according to the 1937 Constitution, it's that here. So the state acknowledges the right to life of the unborn and with due regard to the equal right to life of the mother, guarantees in its laws to respect and as far as practicable by its laws to defend and vindicate that right. So the key word here is equal, because you've got the unborn and you've got the mum. Whether she wants to be a mum or not is a separate thing. We're just talking about there's the two and they're equal. So equal is two things. Where do the two things become equal? So that's where I'm coming from here. 19 weeks. As far as I'm concerned, if conception is here, at this stage you've got a clump of cells. Terrible thought, but that's all it is. And up here you've got that which none of us are going to harm, which is an actual living baby. When do they become equal? So if you start here, get up here, I think it's reasonable to say it's at 19 weeks. 31 weeks is the point at which we've got viability. 23 weeks, and again, not to scale, is when there's a 50% survival chance. So you've got viability, survival, and what I'm using is my benchmark, my middle ground between woman has all the rights and the baby has equal rights, if you like. You might even say, the way things are at the minute, the baby has all the rights at that stage, you know. Midpoint of that, and yet that's 50% survival, and that's viability. Yeah, the problem with that is, that's 12 weeks. That's what we're voting on. So if that's equal by time, and the mum is the the only person who actually exists then. Here, the two of them exist. Then, where does the transition occur? Viability, 50% survival. That's it by time, and all it's actually being looked for is 12 weeks. I'd have to say I wouldn't consider that to be excessive. Legal start of pregnancy. That's actual start of pregnancy. This is what's been voted on. Here is where there's a 50-50 balance between the two people. Here is where there's a 50% chance of survival. And here is where the child is viable. And yet, with this thing, as it currently stands, women are never actually equal. I'm voting yes, because the numbers don't lie. There's the gorgeous picture of the gorgeous baby on the posters. There's people trying to guilt you into don't choose death. It's all about life. The reason I think abortion is right in certain circumstances is because I'm pro-life. Which doesn't sound sensible, but the numbers don't lie. And you can try it at home. Get a measuring tape. Or get a stack of coins, point them out to €1. And there's a long way from 1 cent to even the halfway point. That's 10, but that's 100. So for those of you who really like your maths, we're into percentages now. So according to my calculations, which I'm only doing as I go through this, there's a long way to go.